What's up, everybody? I'm back. Let me just say that I'm back. I hope everybody has been doing well. Everybody that watches this video has been doing well and taking care of yourselves and drinking your water, getting your steps in, getting those stretches in, stretching that body, yada, yada, and doing all of the things that you need to do to take care of yourself spiritually, physically, emotionally, and mentally. Um, Happy New Year. Let me just start there. Happy 2026. Welcome to the new year. It's been a lot of craziness going on, especially where I live here in the great state of Minnesota. Um, the end of last year had a lot going on. I'm so glad and thankful that I made it. Me and my family members, me and my sons, and all of my loved ones, we made it to through the holiday season. It can get kind of tough during the holidays, especially without some of your closest loved ones. My mom, my grandma, grandpa, dad, all of them have gone on in, as they say, and it is just it can be challenging. Sometimes from year to year. And I celebrated in November of 2025, celebrated my 50th birthday. So that was something, getting through that. And I just wanted to get on here and make this little video with something that was put on my heart. First of all, I just want to say that during my 50th birthday, I had some downtime. I had, taken some time off work, a couple days off work, and I just had some downtime during that time and just some reflection time. And it just came to me as I was sitting in the car today, just listening. I was listening to a post, and I just thought, man, I'm like, out of everything that I've learned in my life, that people have said to me, that people have done to me, none of what they said or done even mattered. I still made it. I'm still here. I still pressed. I still pushed. I still pulled. I still crawled. Whatever I had to do to get to where I needed to get to. I never lost faith, and I never lost hope. And that is something that I want to say. Never lose hope and never lose faith. And don't be so hyper focused. If I could give my younger self any advice, it would be, don't be so hyper focused on what someone has said about you, what they think about you, or any of that stuff. Focus on yourself. Take care of yourself. Give to yourself. Love yourself. As I was watching the video, it was a video of a lady, and I guess she worked with elderly people. I don't know if it was in a nursing home or assisted living or something like that, where she worked around a lot of elderly people. And she was saying that when she talks to them, she would ask them, like, what is it that you would do differently, in your life, or what would you change? Or it was something to that effect. And she said that a lot of the time they would answer, they would take better care of themselves. And I think sometimes in life, we can get so we can just get caught up. Let me just say that. We can get caught up with the cares of life, all of the stressors of life. We can get caught up taking care of other people in life. We can get caught up with trying to be to others what they want us to be to them. And next thing you know, it's like this thing. Next thing you know, you're older and you're sitting there, and those other people have fizzled out of your life, and you're just sitting there with you. And you have to look at you, and then you have to say, dang, like, the reflection piece of it, I guess, is what it's all about. Because then when you're sitting there with yourself, you have to really reflect, like, dang, I wish I could have done this. I should have been doing this. And because nothing that I was doing mattered. Nothing. I mean, it mattered, but at the end of the day, what you do, first of all, only what you do for Christ will last, because he's supposed to be first in your life in all that you do. But then after that, it's like self-preservation, and it's not selfish in a selfish manner. It's just taking care of you, loving you, caring about you, and making time for you in the midst of all that is going on in life. Take care of you. And also, I want to add, one of the things that came to me too is take notes. I remember when I was in school, and especially high school, the teachers would always tell us, take notes, make sure you're taking notes, because it's going to be at the end of the semester, either we're going to have a test or we're going to have an exam, and you got to use your notes for the exam. So in life, I would say take good notes. Life isn't always about getting it right. It's not always about making, because we're all going to make mistakes in life. And it's not about always correcting those mistakes, but it is about learning the lessons that came along from those mistakes. I think we get so caught up too on, oh my gosh, I got it wrong. We get caught up on being a perfectionist, or get this in our mind that we have to perfect different things, or that we have to, no, life is about taking the notes and applying those lessons. That is called wisdom. Applying those lessons that you've learned from the mistakes that you've made, applying those lessons so that you don't continually make the same mistakes over and over again. So that is a piece of advice that I would give my younger self, would be to take notes, because be a good note taker. Because sure as you live, and it may not be the exact same situations and circumstances, but I guarantee you the foundational pieces of those trials, tribulations, challenges, and things that you went through, they're going to come back around. And remember, life is an open book. God gives us an open book. So take those notes. Use the notes that the teacher was telling. Use the note that the teacher was telling you, and apply them to your life. And take good care of yourself. Love yourself. Don't forget about you and what you like. Don't get so caught up in trying to please other people. Because really, we're only like I said, only what you do for Christ will last. So don't get so caught up on people pleasing and doing all of those things for people that you forget to take care of yourself and love on yourself. That should be something that is mandatory, that you should make mandatory in your life going forward. So that is what I wanted to get on here and say. I hope that everybody has a good day, a good week. I'm going to try to post on here more often this year. I know I kind of was sporadic last year, but I'm going to try to post on here. I have some good topics that I want to discuss and talk about and chat with, and just make a video about, not just for my children, but to help someone, whoever else needs to hear it and whoever has a heart to receive it. But I just hope and pray that this helps somebody out along their life journey, and that you continue to keep the faith, that you continue to go forward, never lose hope in God, never lose faith in God, never lose hope in yourself, and just keep moving forward. Love on yourself. Give yourself grace. Give yourself time to heal from anything that has ever hurt you. And most importantly, take care of yourself and be the best version of yourself that God created you to be. Continue to drink your water, eat your veggies, Eat more veggies than you do anything. Eat clean veggies. I'm trying to do better in that area of my life. Lord knows I am, especially coming from off of the holidays. So eat your veggies, eat more veggies, take care of yourself, and be well. And I will talk to you all next time. Peace.